Glenn Beck defends Mark Zuckerberg, attacks conservatives. It's unclear if he's gunning for the role in their PR department in the wake of the Blaze's financial difficulties, but even if it isn't, it's hard to tell the difference. Well, Brzezinski wrote about this in the Technotronic era in 1974, and this is what Zuckerberg met with the communist Chinese leaders more than 15 times, including their top censor twice in the last 2 years. You will still have conservatives, you will still have Christians. In China, they still have conservative websites, they still have Christian websites, but they're state-controlled with state messages, and only a few are allowed. And he is there gunning at the meeting. And I said this last week, and I said this week. Go back, I told you he would come out prostrating himself, lying down on his little snake belly, rubbing his little pot belly on the ground, and he will sit there and come out and go, you know, Zuckerberg's got to control stuff that's fake news and hateful and bad stuff. And there's a lot of extremism, and I agree with it. Remember, he's the guy, when he was on CNN, saying arrest Ron Paul supporters because they want to bomb the government with a money bomb. Years after money bombs were well known, that was just a fundraising tactic. And you know, saying I'm dangerous and I'm bad and all this stuff. Folks, he's been an operative all along. His job was to kamikaze the liberty movement. His job was to come in like a political suicide bomber and blow us up. But now we've been alerted to it, shot him out the airlock like the alien species to liberty he is, and he's attached with sucker cups to the front of the ship trying to blow the airlock and take us out. He's got to be dealt with, folks, just like in the first movie, The Alien. Got to blast him out into space, suck him into the engines, and burn him up. And I don't mean that literally. I wish no harm against this operative. He should be a museum piece someday. But he's activated, he's coming for us, and his main mission was take me down, as you know. He failed, by the grace of God. Thank you, Lord. But it was rough. He did a lot of stuff behind the scenes, a lot of stuff on the record, and we just took the high road, didn't attack him, prayed that he would stop it, but he didn't. And now he's self-immolated. He's burned himself up in front of everybody. And I'm not going to cook hot dogs on his fire because I like hickory and oak. I don't like you know, roasting hot dogs over a little demonic goblin.